I am just losing my cool this morning, guys. Good morning. And I don't mean losing my cool like I'm frustrated or anything. I mean, I'm losing my cool because last night, Riley was in our bed and everything, and Dale got up and we went and put him in his bed, and I saw Riley, I said, "You want night-night kisses?" And he said, "No, Mom." So he didn't take goodnight kisses, and then he slept in his bed most of the night until he got up and came in mine, and then I slept really funky, so my neck's kind of out of whack. And then I get up this morning, and Brody's eating his breakfast, and he said, "Mom," and I said, "What?" And he said, "I have a loose tooth." So I checked it, and he does. He has his first loose tooth, and I'm just like, they're growing up. I'm so sad. Like, I'm losing all my babies. They're getting so big. It's just really sad. Because, you know, I don't have any more babies. Like, for the past, like, 9 years, you know, every 3 years I've had a baby, and I don't have one. Like, I'm not pregnant with one. I haven't had one. I mean, will you get your butt off me? Get your butt off of me. Everybody sees you. It's like a weird feeling. And like Dale was saying, he was like, well, just, you know, give it time here. And like in a couple years, we'll have, you know, another one. And I'm like, I'm afraid that I'm going to get to that like point in my life where like I'm so comfortable with like myself, like my body and stuff. And I'm finally going to get to that like goal stage, you know, that like I've worked out and I've lost weight. And I don't want to go through that again. That's what I'm afraid of. You know? I'm going to just, I don't know. I'm not going to want to go through all of that again. So, do you mind?
Yeah.
Say good morning. Say good morning. Say good morning. No, you said good morning. Gross. Can't see. So I'm answering comments back on YouTube, and I thought this was like really good question kind of comment. So anyways, I want to kind of go through this. Okay, so a friend, Cheyenne, she was telling me and that Mrs. Dash stuff, which I love that seasoning. That's like really good seasoning. Anyway, she said that she did so good yesterday, but 8:30 comes and she had a fudge, she had a little Debbie snack, one of those little fudge rounds. And she was saying, you know, she feels awful for eating it because she doesn't usually eat late, you know, like why did she do that? Okay, this is the way that like I look at it. I should turn so I can get some light so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so if you're used to eating not so healthy, like junk food, maybe you don't, I mean, some like people consider junk food like potato chips, pizza, burgers, you know, foods with oils and salts and stuff like that. That's what they consider junk food. Me, I don't really consider that like junk food unless that was all you ate. Maybe you didn't have as many vegetables or what have you. Anyways, but if you're used to eating a bunch of food and like little fruit, little vegetables, you know, and maybe like using a lot of salt and, you know, drinking a lot of soda pop and you really don't drink water, yeah. When you start to eat healthy stuff and you start to drink water and cut down on things, your body almost goes into this like, this sense of panic, like it goes in a frenzy. It's kind of like when you're on drugs and you come off, you have withdrawals. Your body is kind of sort of having like withdrawals from that. You know, it's like, you took away my fudge snacks, you know, my little Debbie's, which Dale, he talked to you all about that. You know, but it starts kind of panicking that, so therefore it kind of tells you like, hey, we need this, go do it, like do it, go eat it, eat that, put that in there. It's just panicking a little bit. It's just freaking out a little bit because you're starting to change up your diet and you're starting to clean out all of that yucky crap that's in your system. So your body kind of goes through like a little panic stage. I had to really like tell myself it's okay, you're going to get through it. Like I really had to like do some serious talking to myself, and you're obviously going to have to. I mean, you're not always going to keep your cool. Like last night, yeah, I did have a little small, like normally I would have bigger, I would have like way bigger than what I had, but a small chocolate milkshake with Cool Whip on top. Of course, the ice cream is fat-free. The Cool Whip was fat-free. But I did have that. I did cave, and I allowed myself to have that. But I took what I would normally have, like the amount that I would normally have, and I cut that in half. And that's what I've been telling Dale, like what you would normally have, cut in half. So if you know that you eat a whole candy bar, cut that in half. If you know you eat 4 scoops of ice cream, cut it down to 2. Like, try to cut everything down in half. I've been measuring out like my meats and stuff. I find that 2 pieces of those little chicken tenders that I buy, like the boneless, skinless chicken tenders, I find that plus my vegetables, and if I'm having rice or a little pasta or something, that fills me up. I don't know the exact measurements. I do know that I need to start measuring, like when I have my rice. I don't know the exact measurements for everything, but I'm kind of finding what fills me up and what's not, because my eyes right now seem to, well, not really right now, but sometimes they try to tell me that I need more. It's bigger than my stomach, and that's not the case. And I think Dale is still in that stage too. Like, he's just now getting into I really need to do something, but he's kind of getting into my body's freaking out stage as well. And I've already been on the exercise going on now 2 weeks. Yeah, today's Friday. 2 weeks. And he's just now starting. Like, today, if he does his exercise, will be his 3rd or 4th day doing it. So he's still in the pretty sore stage, like, ow, everything hurts, but he's still pushing through it and going. To me, I have a little bit of soreness, but I kind of work through it, you know. But anyways, long story short, that's kind of sort of why, like, you might find yourself eating more snacks or craving them or wanting them. You're just kind of going through that freak out stage. Your body's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like mine, it was like baby mama when I started drinking the water. It was like, what is this? It's water. Yeah, so that's probably what's going on. Don't fret, push through it, be strong. You can do it. Are you fixing it? Huh? Is it broke? Huh? He's watching Cars 2, and they're over there replacing engine parts and all that, and he's fixing his bike. Is it broke? Oh no, it broke. That stinks. Brand new bike, and it's broke. JK, it's not really broke, but I won't tell him that. Yeah, I see. I have no idea where his pajamas went from last night. No idea. Probably under the blankets in his bed. What are you doing? Riding your dinosaur? Yeah. Yeah? You're riding him? Mm-hmm. Whoa! Whoa!
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're duking it out with them. Uh-huh. Woo, yeah. Mm-hmm. I like the part where you were riding the dinosaur. That was cool. It was too. I just finished with my workout. May I say, I killed it. Totally. Whew. I did. I am going to be probably sore for the next day, but that's how you know it was like a good workout and you did something, you know, because sometimes when you do the same moves like over and over, your body just kind of gets used to it, so you got to change it up a little bit, and I did. I've been finding like around the house things, like books to do like arm exercises, my church bag, which right now has 3 socks of like coins in it to take back to our Awana thing, which kind of makes it like extra heavy, but I'm kind of using that as like my dumbbell. I also put it on the back of my leg and like did my leg lifts kind of like that, you know, with the bag on my foot. You know, you guys seen me yesterday with like the toy cars and stuff. Just stuff around the house in general. But anyways, I'm having my snack now. I'm a little late having my snack, but that's okay because I was a little late having my breakfast. I just had a strawberry and banana smoothie. Didn't put the spinach in there, just because we're going to be having a salad maybe tonight, probably tonight, and I just wanted to throw some of the spinach over in the salad so I can sneak it in on the kids. But somebody was asking me, like, I have a lot of people obviously doing the same thing that I'm doing with like trying to lose weight and stuff like that, and I had somebody was talking about 4 years ago, and I was saying, you know, like I knew I had a problem but I couldn't do anything about it. What I mean by that is I was having a lot of problems not only with myself but like within my marriage and friendships, you know, and just family and stuff like that. And there was a lot of anger, depression, fights, just you name it. There was so much stuff going on that I was just depressed, and I mean, I wasn't working anymore, so like my self-esteem kind of like went down, and then I got back into this like housewife mode, you know, and sometimes it does take its toll on you, you know, when every day you're doing the same thing like I am now with like cleaning the house, and you pretty much live in pajamas and you don't go anywhere. So I mean, things were really hard and tough then, and I kind of found myself eating to, I don't know, to I guess just numb the pain a little bit, you know, and I don't know, I found myself eating more, and once I like started, I couldn't stop it. Like I didn't have control over the situation and say, hey, you know, you don't normally eat this, you don't need to be eating this. You know, before when I was really active, I could pretty much eat anything and I was fine. But now, you know, like I was telling a girl on YouTube, Brittany, I was telling her it's more of like mind control, healthy eating, and activity. That's what it is, honestly. And don't think about it as a diet. Think about it as like a healthy lifestyle. You know, you're being healthy. Think about it like that. Sorry, my friend Mary's texting me. She's telling me when I get the box not to cut it open. I'm glad she told me, because I'll probably be like, you know, slicing and dicing the box. But anyways, I'm having my snack now. I was telling her, I'll tell you guys again, eat like every 2 hours and you should be fine. You shouldn't be hungry. Your body will go through freak out stages. It's okay. She was telling me, what do I do? It's okay. Calm down. But I'm going to go ahead and have my snack now. How did it go from Jesus to Bob? He was singing Jesus Loves Me to Bob Bob. Sing it. Stage right. Yeah, okay. So for dinner, I was in the bathroom playing with Dale. Okay, that sounded really bad. I was goofing around with Dale. I have this like thing on my phone where it's slow-mo, and he kept like shaking like that, so I was recording him slow-mo. Funniest thing ever. You will laugh like hysterically. If you guys have that on your phone, like in the little camera thing, funny. Anywho, so for dinner we're going to have a Southwest salad. It's with just some chicken. You can do the chicken plain. You can use your Mrs. Dash that I keep talking about. I swear these are not sponsored by Mrs. Dash, but I use that stuff on everything. You can use that, or you can use a packet of fajita seasoning to cook your chicken. Leave it plain. Just you can use taco seasoning. You do whatever. But I don't think I have any fajita seasoning, so I'm probably just gonna use the Mrs. Dash line. But you're gonna need your chicken. You're going to need a can of black beans, which we're going to drain the juice off, and we're going to run it underneath some water. Really, y'all? Oh my gosh, what is going on with you? And what is going on with you? Okay, they're playing the tablet, but anywho, okay, I'll help you in a minute. Okay, you're going to need a can of black beans. You're going to drain the juice off, and you're going to run it under some water to get the rest of it off and just rinse them off real good. And I usually just throw them over in a skillet and just heat them up a little bit. You know, nothing fancy. You're going to need some lettuce. I'm going to use the rest of this head of lettuce along with this green leaf lettuce. Throw a little bit of spinach over in there. Some corn on the cob or corn out of the can. Bell pepper. Some onion. I need to get some more onion out. Some cheese. I'm going to throw in some tortilla strips. You can leave those out if you want. I'm also going to, the dressing is going to be some ranch dressing and some paste. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to cook the chicken. I'm going to cook the onion and bell pepper. Preston, that's not the way you handle a situation.
Well, Bodie messed up my bed and then it's sitting on the toy box.
Okay, well anyways, I'll handle it in just a second. Cook the chicken. Cook the onions, the bell peppers. If you need to cook your corn, you can cook your corn if you're shucking it off the cob like I am. I'm just going to throw that over in a skillet with the black beans as I heat it up. And then you're just going to cut up the lettuce and all that stuff, throw it in a bowl. Kind of just toss it around, throw the dressing, cheese, all that stuff on top. It's going to be a crazy, exciting, yummy mess, but it's going to be totally worth it. But I'm about to jam out to my All Heart Radio, which you guys totally seen me last night with Metallica, Enter Sandman. Love Metallica. I know you guys are probably like, she likes rock. Yeah, I do. That's why me and Dell flow so well together, because I like old music and he's old. I'm just kidding. I'm just in one of those moods tonight, you guys. But anywho, I'm just making fun of everybody and being a little naughty, if you know what I'm saying. I'm annoyed and I'm tired. My neck hurts. But anywho, I'm going to try to make this dinner, and hopefully nothing else will happen with these children. Alright, here's our salad. It's covered up by those chip strips. But remember, when you're eating a salad, you can eat a good helping of salad. As long as it's not filled with a bunch of dressing or bad things. But mine is not filled with a bunch of dressing. As you can see, there's enough that I can toss it around and it should coat the lettuce and everything should be fine. So, yeah, it's going to be good. Adele's fixing his down there. Everybody's got theirs. It's going to be super-duper good. And yes, I'm having a soda pop, which you guys probably noticed. But this is my first soda pop of the day. So yeah. Pretty excited about that. No, you sit down. You have some on your plate.
That's very good.
No.
No.
Are you going to pray?
I'm tired.
You going to pray?
I'm going to play now.
Okay, well, wait for your dad and then we'll say the prayer. Brody's going to pray. We're waiting for Dad. Okay, Brody, ready?
Dear Lord, thanks for this wonderful food. Make sure we're safe. Keep the school family in our prayers. And keep us from harm and evil. And
Amen. Good job. Alright, well, everybody's going to eat because we're all hungry. Cover your mouth. Yes, I did. He's going to put extra cheese. Okay, well, I'm eating.